Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is going to be an Auto World video. I'm going to crack some Auto World cars. Also have a Auto World collecting tip that I wanted to show you. So we'll start out. These are the Auto World Deluxe, which is the base. We have the El Camino. Um, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but rumors are that this baseline is going to be discontinued. So we'll see what happens with that. This is a really cool, like a midnight blue color, and I would love to see this El Camino make it to the premium line or ultra premium. It's a really heavy casting, all metal, plastic base, plastic tires. Really cool car. I like the so for these deluxe, the basic models, you have two types of wheels. These would be the vintage, and then these would be the modern. So the more modern castings will have these 5 stars. So this is the '84 Chevy Camaro Z28. Really cool car. Again, ton of detail. I would love to see this model end up in the premium line as well. Really clear windows, lot of detail. Not a huge fan of these wheels, but still look really good. Here's another vintage model, the Buick Grand Sport 1967. And this is another model that I really want to see make it to the premium or ultra premium with a metal base and rubber tires. This car already looks, I mean, you could set it next to a premium and you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. Super cool car. And then the last basic car I have is the '92 Camaro Z28. And there are very noticeable differences between the '92 and the '84. This one is in black. That is just a jet black gloss. Really cool color. I have it in the turquoise as well. But really cool. So there are differences in the front end and in the brake lights. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fully show the differences just because of the cell phone. I'm not really set up. Anyways, the last 3 that I have are from the premium line, and I have a collecting tip. Some of you may know about it. This is the 1966 Chevy Impala SS. So you get the Matchbox style box, and then you get the really what is a beautiful casting. They all are, but what a lot of people don't know is this plastic molding that the car comes in can be used. See if I can do this on camera. It can be used to store the car. Turn it the other way. It's getting caught on the flap. Well, oh shit, you know what? My collecting tip is wrong. So I guess it's something that's going to be new with Auto World. In this case, it doesn't work, but the new Auto World cars, you will be able to put the plastic molding in the box with the car. Some of them will do it anyways, but that's going to be a new feature starting in with their latest release with the Plymouth Fury and the yellow Trans Am and the white Ford Galaxy. Anyways, this is a 66 Chevy Impala SS maroon. Um, a ton of detail in these Auto World cars. Opening hood. And as I said with the Buick Grand Sport, if you put them next to each other, looking at the top, you can't see a huge quality difference, but when you pick them up, you can feel it because the Impala weighs a lot more, and you can look at the bottom and see one has a plastic base, one has a metal base, and one has rubber tires, one doesn't, one has an opening hood, one doesn't. But at first glance, if you didn't know any better, it would be hard to tell. The next one that we have to crack open here is, so Auto World in the 1 to 64 scale has brought the Impala out two different castings. You have the 1966 and my personal favorite of the two, the 1970. Each one was recolored twice, although the Impala, the new one that's coming out, or the new release from Auto World, does have the 66 being re-released. So now in this case, this model does fit in the box. So this is one of the models that you can keep in the plastic molding and put it in the box so that if you're moving or something like that, it's well packed, the car's not going to move around, you're not going to scratch the paint. So that's really cool. But let's take a look at this 1970 Chevy Impala. This has the black vinyl top with the satin black paint, and then you have the gloss green. Different body style than the 66. Super clean castings with Auto World. Some of the best quality in the 1 to 64 scale that you can get. Not just with the detail, but I think also with the quality of the cars themselves. Just the if you drop an M2, you're likely going to lose part of the car. You drop an M2, or if you drop an Auto World or a Greenlight, chances are it's going to survive the drop. But these are pretty cool. What I didn't know was that the top of these are plastic, so they're basically casted as convertibles, and then they just fix the top of the car to the body, but that's plastic. I guess that's an old Johnny Lightning thing. But this one has a much better detail in the engine bay. Really cool car. I would really like to find this one in an ultra red. It's one that I haven't found. This one here I do have as the ultra red. I also have the blue variation. This is the 1967 Eldorado. Looking at this one will also fit in the box. So most of them will fit in the box. That 66 Impala is just a really long car. The car will fit in the box, but the molding won't. Anyways, this, and you can still smell the paint. What a great looking car. Great color. Super clear windows on the Auto World. Super clear. Great detail. Do have a license plate. I know the lighting's not good enough to get that, but really good front and rear detail. Rubber tires, metal base, opening hood. Although this one doesn't want to open much, but you can even see on the hood there, the hood ornament, the Cadillac logo. Really cool car. I like these land yachts from Auto World. So anyways, just wanted to show you that collecting tip. I thought it worked on all of their cars. Apparently it doesn't. I think they are making them now so that they do, though. The 66 Impala is too big, but the rest of them, you can keep the car in the plastic molding and fit it inside of the Matchbox style box. So we'll take one last look here at your 1970 Chevy Impala in green, your 1967 Cadillac Eldorado in almost a burnt orange color, your 66 Impala SS in burgundy, 92 Camaro Z28 in black, 84 Camaro Z28 in red, your, I think that's a 66 66 Chevy El Camino in midnight blue, which is a great color. And then you have your Buick Grand Sport in gold. So I actually have all of these castings in different color variations. So really cool additions to the Auto World collection. I just need to get them packed up now. Closing is going to happen this week, hopefully Monday, but the lender is taking their time getting the paperwork over to the title company. It's out of underwriting, but they're saying it's looking like it's going to be Thursday the 15th, which sucks. I want to get this move over with. Here's the green lights that I opened recently. So here you can take a look at a 67. This is a green light 67 Chevy Biscayne right next door to an Auto World 66 Impala. Both cars really well done. So if you're not collecting Auto World and green light, definitely something you might want to take a look at. They have great chase cars. I would love to see both companies, but especially Auto World, expand with their licensing and maybe do a couple of trucks. I know Auto World and the larger scales, they do actually make trucks, but not in the 64. So that's it. Just wanted to bring you some Auto World cars tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next video. Thank you.